What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Southern Extreme TV. A little bit of change of plans from what I was gonna do this afternoon. Was gonna go hunt another piece of property where we were pretty much gonna shoot whatever walked out, but my four-wheeler would not start, so I'm having some technical difficulties with where I was wanting to go for this afternoon's set. So with that being said, we're gonna go hunt another property that I don't necessarily want to just shoot whatever comes out, but you know, we're hoping for the best. These deer are checking for does, hot and heavy. So we're gonna go set a spot where there should be a lot of does wanting to come out this afternoon. We're hunting a big green field. We're gonna see if we can get lucky. I have not shot a deer yet with this muzzleloader, so I'm excited to see how it performs and go from there. So I'm going to carry an extra jacket because it's supposed to get down into the 20s tonight, and that wind is blowing pretty good right now. Well, the wind was blowing really good, and probably within the last hour it's actually died down a little bit, so that's a good thing. Let me pick you guys up real quick. So, not really what I was planning on doing. I really wanted to go shoot a doe over at this other piece of property, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do that, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that based on my four-wheeler. Check his power line. I don't know if you guys can see down there in that bottom. It's a big green field. That's pretty much where what we're going to be looking over the top of. It's about 15 minutes to 4. We got we'll have about 2 hours, I guess, to hunt. We probably won't see anything until that last 30 minutes of shooting light. That's how it always goes. I mean, they're just not. They may be rutting and chasing does, but they're not doing that in the middle of the day. We don't have that type of rut action here in North Carolina. If they're gonna push a doe or chase a doe, it's gonna be at 8:30, 9:30 in the morning, or it's gonna be at between 5 and 6 o'clock in the afternoon, right before dark. So, a whole bunch of turkeys down there, it looks like. Field's beautiful, looks real good. We should see a bunch of does, and hopefully the does will bring in a buck to come check them. Now, we'll be fighting a losing battle all night, it looks like, guys. This wind will not leave my camera arm alone. So, hopefully, looks like you guys are going to be kind of in my face all night. Just mighty unfortunate. But we're finally set up here, ready to roll. You know, pretty spot. We just don't have any deer here. You know, that's the thing that sucks. We don't have any good bucks. This place is. We got neighbors on this specific track that just shoot everything. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to kill a 120-inch buck out of this place every single year. No shot. If we kill a deer that's over 100 inches, or let's rephrase that, if we see a deer over 100 inches on this property, we're lucky. Very lucky. These people that hunt beside us are just brutal on them. But, man, you want to talk about something that looks good. It's beautiful. Green grass growing in the middle of cut corn. Absolutely gorgeous. You'd think we would have a pile of does wanting to come and filter into this field. So, we'll see what happens, hopefully. Hopefully we get something that comes in. So, Keep those fingers crossed because we're going to need some good luck. Alright guys, we've got eight does in the field right now. There was a group of four, they're all does. There's a group of four come to my left. I was this close to shooting that biggest doe in the lead. And my wind is blowing straight to that corner. And they were just steadily walking. And all of a sudden, one of them just blew and they all took off running back there into the trees across the creek. Which is okay. Maybe a buck will come out. Typically, if we kill a big deer here, which is rare, that buck will be bedded actually behind me. So all the does will come from in front of us into the field. And then these bucks will stage up on the high ground and come down into the field and look at all those does. One doe staring at me. Come on, you heifer. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. She's probably 150. Probably 150 yards away. I can't tell if she's looking at me or if she's looking at something else. Oh no, she's staring pretty heavy at me. Now she's cleaning herself. She just thought she'd seen me. Let's get ready for a buck. shoot this doe, guys. There's one way to clear out a field. That's not good that she ran all the way across that thing though. At all. Oh, man. I tried to get it. Right there goes a deer. That's that little buck. I tried to give it a little while. This doe, heck, she was right there on me. And, I mean, she ran. She made it all the way into the trees, which is not good. That's a long ways to run right there. Still deer everywhere in the field. Try to get this muzzleloader reloaded. I'm shaking like a leaf right now. At first I couldn't tell if it was a doe. She's a young doe. But she got down here and got to stomping and carrying on, acting like she was gonna blow. I couldn't tell what she was looking at. She turned in there and got broadside. I got a better look at her. I could tell she was actually a doe. She wasn't a button buck or nothing like that. Pretty sure I heard her crash. Pretty sure I heard her crash down there. But about absolutely froze to death. There's another deer. I think that's the button buck. Yeah, that's just a button buck right there. Well, I want to replay this. Ah, there's deer just everywhere. Still in the field. Should have shot one of them big mature does to start with. There goes another deer. That's a buck, a little buck. Man, that's not good that she made it all the way to the wood line, man. That's a long ways to run. She was running. I mean, it looked like she was running and she was hurt. That's what it looked like to me, but I have no idea. gonna wait until dark. Try to get my stuff and get down. Well, probably I need to rewatch it and make sure I can figure out exactly where she went into the field at, but it sounded like she crashed. There's a creek down there. If I was a betting man, she probably fell down in that creek. That's what it sounded like, but. Alrighty guys, so after I shot, I replayed the footage, hit the doe exactly where I was aiming. I believe, let me get you guys off manual focus. There we go, is that a little bit better maybe? Y'all can see me. So deer was still in the field after I shot, replayed the footage. It looks like I hit the deer exactly where I was aiming. She was slightly quartering to me, but to be honest with you guys, my faith in a muzzleloader is slim to none, so I was a little scared of that shoulder. I've just heard horror stories with muzzleloaders and shoulders, and even though she was close, I put her right behind her shoulder, pulled the trigger, and it looks like I got a clean pass through. I mean, she was hurt, but she made it 170 yards across that cornfield, all the way to the creek bed. There's a bunch of deer in the field there. But after I shot, a bunch of the deer stayed in the field, so I couldn't get down, couldn't really do anything. So I called my buddy Willie. I was hunting pretty close by, and had him drive off down in the field for me, kind of blow all these deer away and get them going without me, you know, blowing them, getting down out of the stand. So you guys know, or if you don't know, I've been working on trying to train my yellow lab to track deer. And one of the things that I've been trying to do is if anybody shoots a deer, I've been trying to go and track it as many times as I can, just so that dog can run. So we didn't even go down, we didn't look for blood, we didn't do anything. I know a pretty good area about where that deer was standing, and the good thing is, and we've seen like 18, 19 deer tonight, and that one doe, she was the only deer all night that was standing on that one spot. So I should be able to take that dog to that one spot, and he should be able to do a pretty good job about getting us to the wood line where she went in the woods at. Now, once it gets over to that wood line, it gets kind of thick and nasty. So trying to find blood in a big green field like that can be difficult in itself, but I think we can do it. So I'm headed home now. We're not hunting too far from the house. I'm heading home now. We're going to load Milo up, and then we're just going to turn right back around, head back over to the property, drive down there and put that dog on the trail, and we'll see if we can get this doe in and out. Working the dog, I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys a whole lot of the video, just because I want to focus on working that dog and making sure that he's working right. And trying to do that and self-film and everything else can be a little bit of a challenge. So I'll have my camera with me. Just bear with me on the footage, guys, as far as the deer tracking goes. But hopefully when we get in there and get that deer out, I'll show you guys what we're working with. Not a big doe, young doe, but she's going to be good meat for the freezer, baby. Alrighty, guys, I got everybody, Dad and Willie's here to help me. I'm getting ready to run Milo. I'm gonna leave the camera here just because it's gonna be hectic running the dog and trying to film. So hopefully before too much longer, you guys will be seeing a deer. Well, guys, this right here is her. Sorry for a change of scenery, but we're trying to train Milo up to become a good tracking dog, and any opportunity or chance that we get of getting him on a deer in the real world experience, we're gonna do it. Man, this doe absolutely toted that Power Belt bullet like an absolute champ. I switched over. I've been shooting CVA my entire life, my entire filming career on Southern Extreme TV, and I'm still shooting CVA, but I upgraded to the CVA Optima LR, which is a very nice Cerakoted style muzzleloader, and I'm shooting the 295 grain Power Belt bullets, and it's the first time I've ever shot the Power Belt bullets. And one thing that is notorious for muzzleloaders is not being able to find a blood trail. This doe right here bled better than any muzzleloader deer that I've ever shot in my life. So I was super thankful that it was an easy track job. Obviously we had the dog there, but if we didn't have the dog, that's the main thing, is we would have very easily been able to track this doe down without the need of a tracking dog. But what an awesome hunt, guys. We've seen 17, 18, 19 deer tonight. I don't even know how many total deer we've seen, but that's why you go. Cold weather, the wind was blowing like crazy. This is the first cold front that we've really had here in my home state of North Carolina, and man, has it put the deer up on their feet and moving. I actually should have went and hunted one of my stands where I've got some
some bigger bucks at, because I had one of my shooters daylight this afternoon in a stand I've been hunting for the past 2 or 3 days. So that's a little bit of a low blow, but guess what? We got a doe down, we got meat in the freezer, and we still have a buck tag left in North Carolina. So I'm super excited to keep going on through the season. Hopefully we can shoot maybe another 1 or 2 does with the muzzleloader. We still got 1 week left of muzzleloader, and then it kicks off our rifle season, which rifle season is going to be action packed. I hope it's all, typically it always is. We always get some good footage and a lot of videos for you guys. So if you're new to Southern Extreme TV, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I am trying to grow this channel to 100,000 subscribers, and every single click gets me a little bit closer, and it does. It means the absolute world to me that you guys will take time out of your day to watch what I got going on here on my channel. So hit that like button and be sure to stay tuned. I got a lot of videos coming up in the future. We're gonna have some fun, baby. See y'all next time.